Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Cyborg Pirate, cyborgpirate.com. If you're not currently a member of our community, please subscribe, like, share, and also hit that little bell notification so that you get notified of any new products that we're doing reviews on and getting out there. Again, cyborgpirate.com. What we do is we go out and we test a lot of different products for the UTV side-by-side accessories and UTVs themselves, riding areas, shops, maintenance, things like that. Also the dive gear and the dive industry, dive equipment, places that we dive locations, dive operations and shops. We do reviews on them as well, and also on the maritime arena with boats, boat products, lubrications, things like that. So again, thanks for visiting us today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Today we're doing a video on the review, customer service review of shock therapy. As you can see, I do have my shock therapy shirt on. Right off the top, they sell some great apparel. This is probably one of the most comfortable long sleeve shirts that I own. They also have neck gaiters and hoodies, jackets, hats, all kinds of things. So don't just buy just the suspension stuff from Shock Therapy. Look into their clothing as well, because it actually fits great and it's very comfortable. Now let's get into the customer service part of it. A little bit of back history on how I got started with Shock Therapy and using their products that they put out. First off, let me say I am not sponsored by Shock Therapy whatsoever. I am just a very happy customer, and the way that I have been treated, and the top-notch products that they put out. So first off, went in, gonna buy a couple of things for my car that weren't necessarily anything that would be specific to Shock Therapy. It was a set of crossover rings is what I was going to buy. When I walked in the door, Mike was there, greeted me in the front. Mike was a wealth of knowledge and talked to me about the plan that I was going with and what I was going to do with the crossover rings and trying to get the dual rate shock setup or spring setup, dual rate spring setup on my car using the aftermarket set of tender springs and the stock mainsprings. After a little bit of time that Mike took with me and discussed with me and talked to me about those ideas, I was sold on Shock Therapy's entire dual rate spring setup. So I went ahead and purchased that. And since then, I've gone in multiple times and purchased every single product with the exception of their rear radius arms for my 2014 XP4 1000. The only reason I have not bought those rear radius arms is I already have a great set from Super ATV, the high clearance boxed. Don't need a new set of rear radius arms, but every other product that Shock Therapy sells for my car is on my car, and we'll be doing reviews on those as well. So I met Steve, Steve is the shop manager for Shock Therapy, and Steve does a great job. Will spend time with you answering questions, runs a great shop. Everybody in the back does a wonderful job. I haven't personally met each and every one of them, but I can tell you they are busy and they do a great job getting your car done, your car set up exactly the way that you want it to have it done, and getting those cars out quick. And I have zero complaints with anything that I have purchased from Shock Therapy. Everything has been top notch. Great products. Another person that I've spent some time talking to is JT in the front. He and Mike both work in the front. Along with Milo, I haven't spent much time talking to Milo just because it's always been Mike and JT that I've dealt with. Both of them take the time to answer your questions, make sure that you're happy and have the things that you do, and they're very knowledgeable about the items that they sell and how they work on the vehicles. Coming back to Steve, I've sent a few emails back and forth with Steve. I've talked to Steve on some ideas that I've had, things like that. Always willing to spend the time with you, always willing to answer those questions for you and kind of run through some ideas and find out what works best for your car and your setup. That is ultimately, just those three right there is enough customer service to make anybody happy and keep you coming back and telling all your friends about it, which is what a small business model is after. So along with that, Justin, who's the owner of Shock Therapy, he's also the lead engineer. Justin has taken the time to come out and talk to me and just thank me for being a customer and sending in the referrals. something that impresses me about shock therapy every single time I go there. It doesn't matter if I need a set of tie rod ends that I just bought. It doesn't matter if I need a T-shirt, a hat, uh, um, whether I'm buying more stuff for my car or my father-in-law's car, who is a 2017 X3, by the way. We'll be doing some reviews and stuff on that stuff as well. But it doesn't matter what car I come in there for, what I'm coming in there for, how much it costs or how little it costs. I walk in and everyone there knows me on a first name basis. That is very awe-inspiring, and I think every small business should work towards that, even large businesses. But to have that personalized customer service, they spend the time to talk to you, and then they remember your name every time you come in, and they greet you with a smile, they say your name, ask how things are going, and ask how your car's running. Can't beat that. That is something that you can't purchase. That is not something that you can manufacture any other way than just having top-notch customer service. So when it comes to shock therapy, whether you are local in the Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona area, or you go to one of their retailers all around the country, you're going to receive the same type of product and the same type of top-notch customer service. Highly recommend them. Can't beat them. And I have nothing but great things to say about shock therapy and their products. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'm going to get away from the house here in Coronado, go do some surfing, some diving, have some more fun and do some things. But thanks for tuning in. More reviews of the shock therapy products individually to come. And thanks for subscribing, liking, and sharing. And also don't forget to hit that bell that notifies you of any new videos that we're putting up. We're getting them out as fast as we can, doing a lot of videos while we're here visiting Coronado. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Cyborg out.